Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about your next relationship. This reading is for singles, but if you feel like your situation resonates with these readings, you are more than welcome to join us for readings. So to show you how pick cards work, take as much time as you need, pause the video, you choose a pile that you feel you are the most drawn towards. I will put the timestamps for your specific pile in the comment box and the description so you can skip towards your reading. So pile 1 we have clear quartz, pile 2 we have some carnelian, pile 3 we have raw rose quartz, and pile 4 we have a selenite tower. I just want to apologise for my voice if I sound a bit raspy because I've had this horrible dry cough for about a week now, so I do apologise. But I will see you at your reading and I hope you enjoy it. Hello my pile number ones. We have the Lovers, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Straight away, I'm seeing you are very much a romantic person, very sentimental. So you want that traditional romantic relationship, you want that lifestyle, you want to get married, you want to have children, and you want to buy a house together. Maybe even go as far as matching cars. I don't know, some people do that. So the Lovers coming up is very strong indication that you may already know the person that you want to be in a relationship with, but there seems to be, regards to healing, the person resonating more masculine energy, I feel like might be a bit younger than you, because I know most of you are women watching. I don't want the men to feel left out. I do feel like the feminine energy is older just because we have the Queen and the Knight here. It doesn't have to be this way because obviously every relationship is different, everyone in a relationship is different. So you are currently not together, but you are sort of acting like it and you have plans for the future together, you've spoken about it, you're quite clear about what you want and the direction you would like the relationship to go. It seems like for the other person they have a lot of healing to do, and so they don't want to bother you in a way, and so they don't want to bring you into their problems. What some people don't realize is that people care enough to help, you know, but they don't want to be a burden. But sometimes we need to be vulnerable. If this is you being this way, maybe it's time to let them in and be a bit more open so we can move forward. And we are going to add some oracle cards. So we have the Divine Masculine. So very much already there is a massive polarity between you guys. Just because there's a masculine energy and a strong feminine energy does not mean that you have to be male and female, okay? So take this how it resonates. Oh my goodness, and then we have soulmates. So you are very close to one another. You know each other very well. You may have even known each other for many years, or perhaps even in previous lifetimes. But that's getting a bit esoteric. Then we have spiritual maturity after I say that. You guys are esoteric. And last, we have reparenting yourself. So there is some healing here for both of you. I do feel like for most of you, it's the other person that's putting up this wall of like, okay, we kind of have like problems going on here, so I don't want to enter a relationship and make it official yet. But everyone is always on a healing journey. We are always doing what's known as shadow work. Life is a journey and there are obstacles. You guys are so close and you have such a strong bond. We literally have the soulmates cards coming up. Then I'm going to add some more oracle cards. So we have, oh my goodness, we have love. Guys, you are so ready to enter the relationship together. If you're watching this and you're thinking, oh my goodness, if I showed my person this reading, they would be like, oh my god, no way. Feel free, because if it just helps them to get that push to be like, do you know what? Let's go for it. You know? The only obstacles are in our minds. We have fears coming up. Yeah, makes total sense for this. There are a lot of fears holding us back, and the healing isn't necessarily holding us back, but we're letting it because we don't want to burden the other person. Oh my goodness. I can't believe how much the cards just literally marry into each other. We have a karmic relationship. Oh my goodness. I don't get these cards when I do romance readings. So you guys have a extremely strong bond. You know each other inside and out. Literal soulmates. I'm just going to add some crystal cards here. So the purpose for this is just to show us what energies we can align with to move forward in our situations. So we've got citrine, which is typically used for like abundance. I feel like this could be a lot of help for you guys. If we do read the back, citrine promotes generosity of spirit and accumulation of wealth. It encourages gratitude for small gifts in life and motivates you to freely share your abundance and expand your heart. So maybe you guys need to get some citrine. No, I'm joking. You don't need to purchase any crystals or anything. But it's just giving us an idea of what energies we can sort of adopt in a way. And then we have selenite. I do love selenite. That's for connecting to the higher realms. So this card says selenite's very healing. It's actually a form of salt. As we know, like tears have salt in. Salt is very healing. So that makes sense for you guys. It's time to stop letting your mind get in the way. Whoever's doing it, if it's one of you, if it's both of you, have a chat. And for you, the card that you picked, if you did pick with cards, is decide. May you navigate with purpose. So I don't actually feel like this is a decide card, because I feel like for your situation, the decision is already final. You both know what you want. There is no decision to be made. But the main thing we want from this card is, may you navigate with purpose. That is what we want to focus on. Move forward with direction. You both know which direction you want to go. And now it's time to take that step and go for it. And for our last card, because I like to leave off on a positive note, we have the universe supports me in every way. And I feel like for a lot of you, the universe has been supporting you this entire time. But because of you guys as individuals, you've not been allowing it. It's time to allow what you both truly want to come in. It really is. And I genuinely wish you the best of luck on your adventure with this person, because you have your person. You already have your person, pile number one. And this was actually meant to be a reading for singles. Even though technically you are single, I suppose. But yeah, as I said in the beginning, every situation can apply. It's not just singles, because humans are complex, as we have discovered with this reading. Thank you so much, pile number one. I hope the reading resonated for you, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to welcome you into my future videos. Bye! Hello, my pile number twos. For you, today we have the Magician, the Seven of Wands, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Whew, okay. You are a master manifester. You may be a little bit impatient. So you feel like nothing is happening for you. You feel like every little obstacle is like, oh, another thing that's holding up my manifestations. But you are such a strong manifester and you know this. And so you're a bit worried and you don't understand why you can't manifest love because everything else seems to be manifesting. But I can see very soon, and I mean very soon, possibly in the next 2 or 3 weeks for most of you, 2 or 3 weeks, maybe even days for some of you, someone is coming in. I don't feel like most of you know them yet, but someone is coming in that you have been manifesting. Oh, this is very, very strong. I'm actually almost speechless. This energy is so powerful. And you know this because you manifest in every other aspect of your life and it just comes so fast. But love, you had some little obstacles and you were expecting it to come like everything else. 2 to 3 weeks for most of you, but 2 to 3 days for some of you. Because you're just that powerful, wow. I'm going to add some love oracles. The distorted feminine. So maybe some of those little obstacles are just self-image. Because I know most of you watching are female. So perhaps a little bit of self-love would benefit you greatly. Abundance. You are very abundant and you've made yourself abundant. Now why not in love? It's coming in soon, don't you worry. Oh, we have the gardener. You are such a hard worker. A miracle manifester, I will say. And your life purpose. Once we start loving ourselves, we get on track for our literal life purpose. The person we've desired, the person we've been trying to manifest, can now come into fruition, into our reality. Give yourself some credit. Give yourself some love that you deserve. Self-love. The best kind of love. And we also have anger. So yeah, sometimes we get frustrated with ourselves because it's like, oh, I'm obviously not worthy then. But those are just thoughts. They're not true. You are so worthy of what you want. And you are, and you know you are because you're bringing it in. You're abundant in every other aspect. You have a message of freedom. I feel like that will make sense to most of you without me elaborating. I feel like you are in your situation, you already know what this means. You have to free yourself and break away from the chains of your self-image and just give yourself so much love. And we have secrets. Ooh. So I do feel like you're quite an introverted person and you don't put yourself out there. Some of you may feel like you don't have a lot of friends, but I do see that so many people do care about you and they do love you and they will help you if you ask for it. You just have to reach out. You know, if we're falling off a cliff, this is a really strange example, but it's the only thing I can think of. If we are falling off of a cliff and someone reaches their hand out to help us up, we have to reach them as well. We have to help ourselves to be able to get help from other people. I know that's such a phrase that's overused, but for you guys, it really does mean something right now because you might feel a little bit alone. Reach out to someone. It doesn't matter who it is. Someone you know you can trust. It may even be this new person coming in, but I would definitely advise going to someone you know well to reach out for help at first because your person is coming in. And I'm so excited for you guys. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some crystal cards here. The purpose of this is just so that we can get a more clear idea of what energy we want to encompass to get our results that we want. So for you guys, we have smoky quartz, the crystal of grounding and anchoring. Yeah, maybe our head is a bit up in the clouds, and so we need to come down a bit and just meditate. Not overthink so much. I think that's a big thing for you guys, pile twos. We are overthinking. If we just give ourselves that love, we will be abundant in our love life. And amethyst, the crystal for restful sleep. Some of you might not be getting restful sleep, but I feel like a small percentage of you are like, no, I'm sleeping fine. This is just to calm your mind. If you are sleeping fine, this is just to calm your mind. But for some of you having sleep troubles, put some amethyst under your pillow or something. You don't have to go out of your way to buy any crystals, but it's just showing us what energies we want to encompass. That's all I'm trying to do with this, okay? Ooh, and this one we have receive. May you know you are worthy of the gift. That fits in so well with this reading. I actually am a little bit gobsmacked right now. You can't see, but I am, I promise. Yes, is all I can say to that. You are so worthy of the gift. Affirm that for yourself. It's ready, it's coming in. Don't block it. Love yourself. And then the person you desire can love you. To leave on a positive note, I'm going to add one last oracle card to the reading, just for a nice affirmation for ourselves. For you, pile two, we have, in the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole and complete. I love that one. You are already complete, you are already whole, and you are already worthy. We've got worth here, we've got complete and whole here. There is no need to be hard on yourself, pile twos, okay? Your person is coming in very soon. So this is a message from Spirit. Give yourself love, and this person's going to come in so fast. Okay, thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope it resonated and I hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to welcome you into my future videos. Bye! Hello, pile three. For you have the Eight of Cups, the King of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So we have a lot of cup energy going on here. And I feel like a lot of you are avoiding your own emotions. But you don't overthink. You are quite in control of your own mind. You know you want a fresh start, but you're not actually choosing to help yourself and act upon it at this time. A lot of you feel a bit lost and you're not actually sure how to go about your desires and what you want to manifest into your reality. You don't know what steps to take. So we feel a bit lost. We're ready for a change. We're ready for a new beginning. You have the mindset to start that new beginning, but you feel so confused, and that's understandable if this is a situation that's never happened for most of you before. You've never been in a relationship. For some of you, you've always liked to be on your own. You have a small group of friends, but you don't often reach out for help. Some of you may actually have been drawn towards pile two. So if you feel like you were, you can go back into that reading. There may be a message for you in there somewhere. But just in case, I will repeat a metaphor that I did make in pile two's reading. So if we are falling off a cliff and someone has reached their hand out to help us, they cannot pull us up unless we have reached out ourselves to them. You are not burdening people by asking for help. I guarantee you everyone feels like they've burdened someone at some point. But know that it is okay to ask for help. Even if it makes you feel very uncomfortable, I feel like pile 3, you really need to do that. Because you've been in a low place. And change is coming. The Ace of Cups. Change is coming. So let's move on to the Love Oracle cards now. Chivalry. Oh my goodness. I know it's going to sound crazy because I'm saying this afterwards, but I feel like most of you are actually men in this reading. That might not apply, but you might feel like more of the masculine energy, but still be a female, which is absolutely fine. It's not gender specific or anything, but I feel like a lot of you embody the more masculine side of the polarity, because we all have masculine and feminine. So if you are female, which I know most of my viewers are, it may be that the masculine side of you is that you don't let out your emotions, you don't ask for help. And that is more of a masculine energy. But you are such a kind-hearted person. You help others, but you don't help yourself. And I want to see you helping yourself too. We need to help ourselves first. We have coming up, oh, serendipity. Lovely. And wow, the divine feminine. Ooh, okay. So yes, I feel like most of you that are female need to heal some masculine wounds. That's a message coming through very strong at the moment. Just let your emotions out to someone. Speak to anyone that you trust and that you know that will advise the best thing for your situation. And we have coming up connection. Once we start this healing journey, literally as simple as letting out our emotions and learning to ask for help when we need it, connections are coming in so fast because you are making the effort to go out and reach out to people. That sounds so uncomfortable for you and you feel like you're a bit too awkward to do that. But we have the divine feminine card coming up. This doesn't mean you have to be a female, but you have such strong energy. But once we heal this last little bit, connections are ready to come in. And it doesn't have to be a committed relationship because I feel like most of you aren't actually ready for that, which is completely fine. It's good to be single if that's what's serving us at the moment. It's definitely better to be single than with someone who is not good to you and is not for you, and you not for them as well. I'm going to add some more cards here. So we have message to pass on. This is the message of help. Tell people when you need help. It's the only way we can get help from others. You don't have to do it all yourself, okay? It feels like it, but once you take that first step into asking for help, I promise you, you will feel so much better just having spoken to another person. And they say that's half a problem solved, right? Oh, a message of love. Love from your spirit guides coming through. Love from your higher self. Self-love for you. Even maybe some ancestors, friends and family, because we always have more people that love and care about us than we realize. And oh, submission. The masculine is not very healed, and the masculine energy needs to be healed. Don't have an unhealthy view of your masculine energy, whether you're male or whether you're female. Don't have an unhealthy view of your masculinity. Because there's positive and there's negative to everything. And just because something is masculine, does not mean it's a negative thing. Submit to the possibility of more positivity and healthy mindsets. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a couple of crystal cards to the reading. The purpose of this is purely so that we can get clarity on the energy that we should embody so that we can get the outcome that we would like. For the first one, we have aquamarine, the crystal for clairvoyance and enhanced perceptions. We must change the perception a little bit, because I feel like a lot of you at the moment have these blinkers on with certain aspects of yourself, and there is no way you can move forward with this blocked mindset. So try and be a bit more open. It's not that you're closed-minded. I'm not saying that any of you are closed-minded or anything, but with certain things, you have already made a decision that you like, oh yeah, that's bad. I'm avoiding that. But it's just not the case. And then we have lapis lazuli, the crystal for spiritual guidance. Because a lot of you do feel a little bit lost, and so the way forward is obviously some guidance. This doesn't mean you have to go out and buy some crystals. I'm not saying that. It's just a chance for you to have clarity on the energies that would help you in your process. Okay? And we have forgive, may you let it be. I'm getting that this is something really, really prominent from your past. I don't feel like it's an ex for most of you, because as I said at the beginning of the reading, I feel like a lot of you haven't actually been in a relationship. But because it is a general reading, not everything obviously has to resonate. But if you have been in a relationship before, let it go, because not everyone is that person. There are so many different personalities and people and souls out there for us to discover. But for most of you, I do feel like this could be like a male family member that you just did not mesh with. You didn't have a very good childhood surrounding this person, so it's been quite hard, which is completely understandable. But I want you to know now that you can make your life better from here. You are a very good person. We literally have the chivalry card coming up, and serendipity is on its way to you. Get those parts of you healed, because you are so strong. And once you're healed, you will know how worthy you are. You will see that worth in yourself. And at the end of the reading, I am going to add a positive confirmation card, just because I would like to leave off on a nice positive note for everyone. And for you, pile 3, we have, I am worthy of the very best in life, and I now lovingly allow myself to accept it. Wow. I literally love these cards so much, because I feel like they are using the exact words constructed in the sentences that the pile needs to hear the most. But pile 3, you are so strong, and you will prosper over this. I know it's easy for me to sit here and say, oh yeah, you'll be fine. You'll get through it. You'll get what you want. But I promise you, I can see that you are such a kind-hearted soul, an extremely strong soul, to go through the things that you have been through. If you heal yourself now, you will come out even stronger. Okay, pile number 3, I really hope this helped and resonated with you, and I wish you the best of luck. I would love to welcome you into my future videos. Bye! Hello, pile number 4. For you, we have the Tower, the Fool, the Two of Swords, the Sun, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So firstly, I'd like to point out 3 major arcana cards. You have had a very strong spiritual awakening. And this is concrete to your soul. Your life has been up and down like a roller coaster. You experienced something with an ex, most of you, that completely put your life into chaos. You may have been at a very, very low point in your life, and then you built yourself back up all by yourself, to the point where you actually view like challenges, the Ten of Wands, challenges and a lot of hard work as a good thing. You actually find it fun. And no, there's nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, that's a good thing, because it shows that you have so much passion even when things get tough. You have that willpower and that perseverance to get through it. A lot of you might be a very well-known CEO of a company. You have worked extremely hard to get to high positions. A lot of you are maybe in the business industry or the marketing industry, and you feel like you don't actually have time for love. This is why you're kind of single. Most of you are single in this reading. And you feel like you have to choose between a career and your love life. And because you've built such a strong career and you're so successful, you are very scared to ask what you want out of your love life, to view yourself as worthy of love. But you never have to choose. The Two of Swords, the woman who feels like she has either one option or the other option and she can't have both, she is blindfolded. Let me show you. She is blindfolded, which means she cannot see the situation for what it really is. You can have both. You've already got your success and where you want to be. That does not mean you cannot get what you want in your love life too. And in fact, I actually only meant to do 5 tarot cards for each pile, but for some reason you guys got 6. So extra strong message in here for you guys. It's not one way or the other. It's not my way or the highway. You already have that success. You do not need to choose between love and your career. Let's add some love oracle cards. Maturity. I do sense that most of you are mature, maybe a little bit too mature in a way. Too mature in a way that you're thinking, no, I don't want to commit myself to someone, I want to work. But then deep down you know you do. You are ready for something else. You are ready for that further step. Be a little bit more vulnerable with yourself most of all. Oh my goodness. And then we have dating coming up. It is time. If anything, use this reading as an excuse to go out. We have sexuality and love. So go out there and explore the world. Go out there with direction. Know what you want to get. Know what you want your end result to be. Because you do already have a lot of energy revolving around, you know, raunchy things and love. Some of you may have been into the whole casual thing as well. Not all of you, just some of you. But you're ready for something more. You want a deeper commitment. You want something more intimate. And coming up for you, we have repression. So a lot of you may have been repressing feelings, numbing feelings, and ignoring our emotions in order to not feel the pain. But feeling the pain is what makes us human, right? And feeling the pain gives us an opportunity to gain a new perspective and heal ourselves. And it's always worth healing ourselves because, oh my goodness, do you come out stronger for it. Almost unstoppable at this point. And then we have calm. You're ready for more of that easy, nice, flowing energy now. We want to attract peace and someone that we can give our entire heart to. And reunion. So some of you, if not all of you, will be reconnecting with someone from your past. Someone you have high energy with. But no, there is so much love there from both parties. And there was in the past as well, and it sort of faded over time. But it wasn't a fade that was like ever completely went. The spark never went out. The flame was still lit. No matter how dim, there was still a flame there. But take it easy with them first. Get to know each other better this time. Because I feel like a lot of you don't know this person very well. It was more of a casual thing. But now we need to be more open and honest with this person and stipulate what we want and the direction we want it to go in. Because this person does love you back. We literally have the love card coming up. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some crystal oracle cards here. The purpose of this is to gain clarity on what energy we should embody to get the results that we wish. So we have Danburite, the crystal for seeking enlightenment. We'll just read the back. Danburite can transport you to higher dimensions to connect to your higher self, the angelic realm and beyond. It draws enlightenment and spiritual light, instilling serenity and internal wisdom. So Danburite energy for some clear spiritual guidance, because there was so much going on. It was a little bit hectic and chaotic that we could not see the path in front of us. And Lepidolite, crystal for overcoming dependency. This is coming from the repression again. Stop drowning your feelings and your emotions. Although it's extremely scary to go through those feelings and sometimes even uncomfortable, we need to. We are human and every emotion is temporary. These emotions are not going to last forever, and the only way we can release these emotions permanently is if we allow ourselves to feel them. Even if it's hard at first, be patient with yourself. But don't repress. Allow them to flow, and then you are able to let them go. Let it flow, let it go. And we have soothed. May you settle gently, even as the wave breaks above. Deep spiritual awakenings coming for you guys, pile number 4. It's not an easy road, and you know this because you're already going through it. But just the fact that you are here having this reading done is showing me that you are on the path to healing. So I know you can do it, pile 4. And to end the reading, I'm going to add a card with positive energy because it leaves a positive message. And it's just nice to know that we're on the right path. So for you, pile 4, you have I trust my inner voice. Use your intuition and trust yourself more. You know you're a good leader. You're the team leader of your workplace. You are the person people go to for leadership, for guidance. They trust you. Now it's time for you to trust yourself, pile 4. And take those leadership skills and go to your person with direction. Communicate what you want to communicate. Okay, pile number 4, it was lovely to read for you. I hope it resonated and I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to welcome you into my future videos, and I wish you luck on your journey. Bye!